The Zodiac's crime spree is often referred to as a reign of terror.
Zodiac's victims were selected presumably randomly. And so people felt like, well, he could be around the corner ready to kill me or us.
In the late 1960s, the Zodiac killer terrorized San Francisco, taking at least 5 lives. He sent cryptic, coded messages to the police and media, which only deepened the mystery. Despite extensive investigations, his identity remains unknown. Today, we'll explore the Zodiac killer's behavior and motives to understand who he really was. Based on his actions, it can be said that he was highly narcissistic, intelligent, and sought attention. The FBI describes the Zodiac's victims as seemingly random and brutal. Zodiac's first known victims were David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen, murdered just before Christmas in 1968. The Zodiac approached their car, forced them out at gunpoint, and shot them both before disappearing into the night. Here we believe his primary goal was to gain notoriety, a power trip, where he felt he could kill and escape without consequence. On July 4th, 1969, 6 months after his first murders, the Zodiac killer attacked Darlene Farron and Mike Maggio. This time, Maggio survived, though badly wounded. The attack was similar to the first, but this time there was no robbery, just a cold, point-blank shooting. The public watched the news closely, eager to see how it would be reported. The more the news played out, the more the Zodiac seemed to enjoy the attention. He liked feeling powerful and playing his twisted games with the police. It became clear that the Zodiac's motive was not just to kill, but to stir up fear and chaos. There was no sexual violence or sadism involved, which made his crimes less gruesome at first. Unlike other killers, he didn't take trophies or leave gruesome details, just cold-blooded shootings. Murders were not uncommon in the Bay Area at the time, but the Zodiac wanted to make sure people remembered him. He needed to prove that his actions were significant. However, his third attack would be different. On September 27, 1969, the Zodiac targeted Cecilia Shepard and Brian Hartnell in a secluded spot. Wearing an unusual executioner's hood, he told the couple he needed money and a car. He then tied them up, pulled out a knife, and stabbed them repeatedly, claiming to be a prison escapee. This was the first time the Zodiac used a knife, marking a change in his approach. He knew that a knife attack would draw more attention, making his crimes feel more personal. He carefully planned his actions, understanding the power it gave him. Brian Hartnell survived this attack, just like Mike Maggio had before. We can clearly see that the Zodiac was more nervous than careless. He wasn't a seasoned killer and didn't know exactly where to stab for maximum effect. He was quick, trying to escape before anyone saw him. The victims survived, not because he wanted them to, but because he wasn't as skilled as he thought. The Zodiac's last confirmed murder came on October 11th, when he shot cab driver Paul Stein at close range. The gun he used didn't match the one from earlier attacks, showing how he liked to mix up his methods to confuse the police. This change kept the investigation off track. He was starting to play with the police, enjoying the fear he created. It didn't matter who he killed, he just wanted to provoke a reaction. By killing the cab driver, he proved he could strike at will and walk away. From there, the Zodiac's reign of terror escalated. Between 1967 and 1974, he sent over 20 letters to the police and media, further amplifying his control over San Francisco. The Zodiac killer sent letters to the police and media, revealing details only the killer could know. These letters fueled his fame, spreading his name across the city and even the nation. He loved the attention and the game of outsmarting everyone. In his first letter, he included a cipher that was quickly decoded. Though it didn't reveal his identity, it showed his disturbing joy in killing, saying it was more fun than hunting wild game. He wanted to keep people guessing, to ensure he wouldn't fade into obscurity. He threatened police and even said he would blow up a school bus, but these were empty threats. It was all for attention. Some serial killers live in their own fantasies, and for the Zodiac, that was enough. After his last confirmed murder, the Zodiac's killings suddenly stopped. Maybe he was incapacitated, in prison, or had just faded away. There wasn't enough evidence to track him down, leaving his true identity a mystery. While he never faced justice, his reign of terror left a lasting legacy, with many still wondering if he's alive today. Now, we want to know what you think. Do you believe he's alive or dead? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video.